What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're doing a scissor haircut. We're doing a soft mullet, so we're going to use a 4 on the sides just to clear out the mullet area, but everything else is going to be sheared, and it's not going to be a drastic transformation like normal mullets, just a soft mullet so that it doesn't have a crazy transition and it still looks professional for his job. So we're starting by saturating the hair all over and then sectioning the top from the sides so that we have less area to focus on, and we're finding the crown and connecting that to the recession point so that we evenly distribute the top and don't take anything that needs to be on the sides from the top. And this is inspired by the DFS formula by Barber. And then as soon as we section the top from the sides, we're going to go ahead and set a base for the bottom of our haircut. He doesn't want too much off the back, but he wants a good amount off the sides. So we're going to go ahead and that's what we're going to fade the 4 into right there where my fingers are, and we're going to go ahead and connect that down all the way to the back. And this is just the base layer. We're going to set a guide after we do the base. So we do the base all the way around, and then we do the guide all the way around, and then we just connect the dots and connect them to each other. We don't need no traveling guide, we don't need anything like that, just the base and the guide connecting together. And you see that I finished the base, so I found the occipital bone on the back of the head, and now I'm doing the guide. I put it a little bit lower than the occipital bone just so that the hair is not too short, but he also doesn't want too much weight, so we're making sure we're taking a good happy medium in the middle of there. And then we're doing the guide all the way around just like we did the base. And then as soon as we're doing that, this haircut is a backwards style, so that as soon as we do that, we're going to do diagonal sections backwards so that we can connect the dots of the base and the guide all the way around the head.
Take a Zoe, you killed this one.
And as you see right here, I'm doing the diagonal sections backwards, so my comb is leading backwards, not leading forward. If it was forward, it'd be a forward facing haircut, but leading backwards, and then we're using that same line and just cutting straight through until we get to the base, starting from the guide and going to the base. And making sure to elevate a good amount just so that we don't have a lot of weight on the haircut. Some people like to keep a lot of weight on the haircut. Me personally, I don't, because it just seems heavy and it's hard to manage. But see, we keep doing those diagonal sections all the way around until we get to the back of the head, and then we're going to switch sides and do the same exact thing to the other side of the haircut. And then what I'm doing right here to the back is I did the diagonal sections on both sides of the head, and now I'm just connecting them to each other to make sure that there's no longer hairs in the back than needs to be and things like that. Makes it a lot simpler, simpler. I'm just picking up all the sections in the back and just making sure that they're all even and connected to each other. And you see how the flow is flowing nicely backwards. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. And the top of the haircut is going to be a comb over, so he's doing that, combing over to the right. So now we're just going to section it and connect that to the guide that we had on the side, the foundation that we set all the way around the head. And keep doing that until there's no more hair to cut. And then we put some pomade in his hair, and now we're blow drying it nicely just to make sure it's looking good. And always dry hair when you're doing scissor haircuts, because if not, you won't see the imperfection, but they will as soon as they get home when the hair is dry. And then right here, like I said, this is a soft mullet, so we're just clearing where we had our base at on the front, on both sides of the hair, so it can have a little bit of transition, but nothing crazy. And then we're just cleaning up the base we're just cleaning up the edges of the haircut just to make sure he has a nice haircut. And nothing's hanging on his ears, nothing's hanging over the edge, things like that. That's it. We're just combing it the way we want it to look and then showing him, and he loved the haircut. You see how there's not too much weight on the back, there's not too much weight on the sides. Just cleaning up the neckline, not with trimmers because that would be too harsh of a line. And that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.